I'd actually recorded like an entire thing where I had the whole Deltarune intro, but instead I edited it to be like no news today, and it was really cool. And I spent about half an hour on it, and then I realized there was actually news today, and that was the fact that V71 released, which I'm a bit stupid. So, it's just a bug fix patch, and it's got some kind of controversial things. So, I'm just gonna go in order. I'm just gonna read them out as they are. Say like two things on them because I want to go to sleep. Apparently, the fridge was meant to be able to be opened, and I just didn't think that. But apparently, it was a bug, so it can be open now. You can open the fridge. That's hype. Um, Apparently, in Dine there was a floating lamp. I don't think anyone's gonna notice that because no one really plays on Dine ever. So, oh well. Big one here is that fixed weed killer sounds being global, and that kind of sucks because that's like the whole weed signal thing, bro. Communicating the gestures inside is like a lot harder now, and honestly, it was like a good balanced counterplay to be honest, even though it was a bit weird and unconventional. I think like honestly, the meta might be to just like bring a beehive on Cruiser from Quarter One and like use that global sound instead. I don't know if it'll work. I think that could have been patched, but I have not played Lethal Company today, so I would not know. Fixed an issue where the small stairwell in the mansion interior could lead up to the greenhouse room, which made it impossible to fit through the doorway due to the railing. It explains itself. I hadn't experienced this, but alright. Made the fog in Vow more gradual vertically, before it used to cut off harshly at the top of the valley. Also didn't know that, but alright. Some radar signal patches, which would prevent the signal from coming back on or off. I don't know if that means the signal thing is a bug. I thought it was an intentional feature that would just happen sometimes, like the monitor would go no signal. No clue. Anyway, fixed an issue where the radar booster would be covered by a big radar dot when being displayed in a company commercial. Didn't have that either, but fair enough. Um, the bathroom shower door not being opened is patched now, which is kind of sad because that was like a hype cheese spot, and so is the like bathtub thing because there were no AI nodes there, so you could just be in there and just chill. There's also another AI node added where there was an alcove in some narrow hallway in the mansion. He just says a narrow hallway. I have no clue like where that is. There's like a billion narrow hallways. I wouldn't know. Fixed an issue where a cabinet could spawn halfway inside a bookshelf in one of the mansion hallways. He's got a question mark on that, so I don't know if that's actually fixed or not, but either way, doesn't seem like that common of a bug, so it's probably fine. The sapsucker can now damage the player in more situations where the player is higher up than the bird. So Cruiser Cheese is patched. That's sad. And Valve Fire Exit is meant to be patched, but it's still possible for some reason. And slightly decreased the chance of mineshaft interior in Rend. Fair. Why not? May as well. This is going to be a very poorly edited video because I am trying to get to sleep. But also, on the Saturday of this very week, I'm doing a bigger lobby event for fun, for silly. So you should join the Discord, take part in that because can't reach quota 40 without at least 100 people. So you should join that. Now I'm gonna go to sleep and stop recording this. Bye.